we go.
Okay.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, well, this is different. How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Fury, we're gonna be very careful now.
Woo!
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is just the beginning.
This is my war alone. And I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want. And what is that?
The original members of the MCU, one of the finest actors in the world, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Don Cheadle. Now we're going to talk about two shows today, and the first one is called Secret Invasion.
It's great to have Nick Fury. Yes, we can clap for Nick Fury. Sam Jackson get to really be the tour de force that he is and take on his own storyline, and us really get to dig deep into who this character is.
Guys, I could not be happier with this. I could not be happier with this. Reason why is I was so frustrated at the end of Spider-Man, well, during the middle of a Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man 2, because Nick Fury was getting punked by Spider-Man. Spider-Man telling him what to do, but then by the end of it, we found out that was actually Talos, you know. And so I'm glad looking at this trailer is that we are getting this old, grumpy, gritty Nick Fury that's taking this serious. Like, we cannot F around. And what's also crazy to me, we saw the trailer. We saw your boy Ben Adair Kingsley, I think is his name, that was in Malcolm X, played Malcolm X in One Night in Miami. He is apparently is an evil squirrel. We saw that scene to where Talos was about to hem him up, but all the scrolls transformed into him. And so I got a question for y'all. Like, wait a minute, if Talos is a scroll himself, shouldn't he be able to detect that there's other scrolls as well? So that's confusing to me. But this is one of my most anticipated right here. The only thing that has me worried is that this is only 6 hours. Yeah, 6 episodes. You know, but yeah, Kim, how you feeling about this trailer? How you feeling about this series? How you feeling, man? Please let us know.
I haven't. All I've seen is a trailer, and I want to start a protest to get more episodes. I want to be like, it's not enough. You haven't even seen. You only seen 2 minutes. I don't care. It's not enough. I am so excited that they are going deeper with him. Nick Fury, that's a bad man right there. I'm excited that they are giving him his platform to tell his story and that they're keeping it gritty. I like that they're keeping it gritty. It's very serious. At first I was saying it's kind of giving me, you know, kind of X-Files vibes, but not even that like light. Like, it's deeper. It's more serious. It's like keeping that wonderful tone of one of my favorite MCU films, Winter Soldier, that 90s political thriller, gritty, lots of explosions. You know, they're keeping that tone, and I love that. I like that they have Olivia Colman here. She's fantastic, man. What a fantastic actress. She was on The Crown. She played Queen Elizabeth, who just passed. She's great. She, in terms of the caliber of actors they're bringing in, I mean, Ben Mendelsohn is always fantastic. Samuel Jackson's so dynamic, but she's awesome too. So I like they're keeping the standard up for a Nick Fury project, and I'm excited. I hope they keep it dark and gritty and serious. But what I was going to say about Armor Wars, and the reason I didn't want to go into it until we talked about Secret Wars, was that I feel like Armor Wars, you see Don Cheadle in there, but Armor Wars, I feel like, is going to keep that serious political thriller tone.
Yes.
And I think it's whatever maybe happens for some, I have nothing to base this on, but for some reason, I feel like whatever happens in Armor Wars or in Thunderbolts is going to feed into each other. Because, his character, he's dealing with all the politics. Like, Rhodey has been there beside Tony's side fighting, but also he has to go back to the office. He has to go back to the Pentagon or wherever he works out of, and he has to deal with a lot of the office politics, a lot of the behind the scenes of government issues, and so I like that. And I feel like Secret Invasion is going to keep the tone going in Armor Wars.
Right on. Lamont, go ahead and jump in there, my brother. And I got some questions for you, man. Do you feel like Sam or Don Cheadle right here is a scroll? And look at this. Look at this. You got it's some women in the back, like a women waitress, and they all turn into this guy right here. But Talos is a scroll too. So how is he tricked? Bro, let us know how you feeling, because I'm confused and excited at the same time.
Depending upon what creatures they transform into, they can't tell when the other one is a scroll unless they speak scroll. This Secret Invasion is one of the cornerstone stories of Marvel that leads to, you've heard of some of the bigger stories in Marvel. This is one of them. And I don't know how you're going to do this in 6 hours, B. Avery, unless everything that it does in the series ties into a movie. Because have you guys heard of Super Scrolls?
Yeah.
Like their version of super soldiers?
Yeah.
And then there's one more powerful than that can absorb the powers of multiple individuals and use them. Now, I know we're not going to get all that in this series, but Samuel L. Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of guy who's made this character of Nick Fury. He's embodied this character so much that Marvel might legitimately shut this character down when it's done. And I hope they don't, because the character can live on no matter how great the person is. But to see him get this role, it reminds me of his role in Winter Soldier, that I loved every minute he was on screen. He helped make that movie as good as it was. And even in Captain Marvel, you loved every time Samuel L. Jackson was on the screen. For those that hated Brie Larson's part, you loved when Sam was on the screen. And so I'm really interested in where they go with this. And in the story, a Skrull infiltrated and became Samuel L. Jackson for a little while. So are we going to get that in this series? I can't wait to see where they go with this story. I'm excited for it. This is one of my top most anticipated things I want to see that has come out of D23. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a slobber knocker.
Yes, I love the way you put that right there, a slobber knocker. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.